Good morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in beautiful sunny Frederick, Colorado. Today I'm going to walk you through this 2022 Winnebago Solis. This is the 36A floor plan or Solis Pocket. Biggest coach on the market at the moment. This thing is huge. It's a whopping 17 foot and 0.83, so just under 18 foot in length. It's huge. If you want a small coach, this isn't the right one for you. Just kidding. This is a available unit, so I'm going to walk you through it and around it. This is stock number 5N211429. Beautiful coach. It's silver. It's on the Ram Pro Master chassis, so you get 280 horsepower. We've got our steel wheels up here in the front. Nice running board here with your tie-down rings. We've got a porch light up top, right up here. Again, this is actually just under 18 foot in length, so it's really short. It's a good coach to have in the city. You can drive it around, downtown Denver, those kind of places where it's tight. You can't take a big 45 footer. This is the perfect coach. Under here, I want to point something out. It's kind of hidden down here. We have a sewer hose storage compartment right under here, right under the running board. We got rear tinted windows. We do have a backup camera on this right up top. Also, as you can see from back here, this does have a Coleman rooftop air conditioner. We also have our tow hitch here, our receiver hitch with the 4-pin connector. This has a 3,500 pound capacity. I want to point out on the air conditioner, since I'm back here, you can kind of see it up there and also inside. This coach does not have an onboard generator. It's a simple unit, which is what makes it really nice. Not a lot to go wrong on it. It's pretty simple. A lot better than a tent, but not a lot to worry about as far as generators. Does not have hot water. You can add aftermarket hot water heaters, and you can carry a generator with you, but in order to run the rooftop air conditioner, you do have to be plugged into a generator or to a power line. It's got a 30 amp service. A couple things I want to point out back here. We're going to have our external solar panel port right up here. It does have solar on the roof, but you can also add another panel right back here. You're going to have a couple 12 volt outlets, USBs. Got a standard outlet, which also will not be hot unless you're plugged into shore power or a generator. We've got our water pump on and off right there, our freshwater valve. This is the quick connect for your outdoor shower, which is included in your gift bag here. Freshwater inlet, so this is where you would hook up your water hose if you're at the RV park or just filling your tank. And then you're going to have your fresh tank drains down here. Low point drain down in there. And here's the valve for your gray tank. The Solis Pocket has 24 gallons of fuel capacity, 20 gallons of fresh water, and 20 gallons of gray. There is no black tank. As you can see, when we go inside, you'll see there's no toilet inside. There's no bathroom, enclosed bathroom, I should say, or wet bath. It does have a porta potty box, and I'll show you that when we go inside. This all runs off of propane. Nice little seat belt for your baby here. Keeps it nice and safe. There's actually a vent down in here, so there's fresh air circulating through it. Easy to change this out whenever it's time, whenever you run out. We do have our screen back here, so if you want to circulate some fresh air. Here in Colorado, you don't really need an air conditioner most of the time. Fresh air does just fine. We do have a couple of tie down spots down in here. You got a few of these little clips, which are adjustable, and then you can tie down. We've got 4 tie down points, 2 back here and 2 in there. So you can see on these back windows we have our blackout shades. Really easy, just zip up, zip down. They store really easy. I like to just roll them up, tuck them back here. You also have, for your outdoor shower, also a wind guard. If you're out in the wind, you can kind of lock this in place so the doors aren't shutting on you while you're back here working in the garage. You can put your shower curtain here. You've got your outdoor shower connection here, so this gives you a really nice outdoor showers area. Plenty of storage. As you can see here, we got 3 or 4 cubbies back here. A lot of room for storing kind of odds and ends. As you can see, and I'll go over this inside, but there's a storage bag there as well. Nice little spot back here for your pet. While you're traveling, you can actually make this a little kennel area. All right, as we come around the driver's side, right here you're going to have quick access to the propane. You can go right there, access the propane tank to turn it on and off without opening the back doors. Down here, you're going to see your sewer hose connection here. This is where you're going to hook up your sewer hose to dump your gray tank. As I mentioned earlier, this does have a 30 amp shore cord that comes with this. This is where you would plug in at the RV park. This is your exhaust for your Truma furnace. Okay, this is a Ram ProMaster, so this is going to be gas, not diesel. Right here's your emergency brake. One thing to note is when you're spinning the seats around, make sure that your brake is down so it's not getting stuck on that. Right here's your hood release. We do have power windows and door locks. And right here is your battery boost. That's the button you'll push if you happen to leave your lights on in the van. You have a hard time starting it. You hold this and it merges your chassis and house batteries together. All right, as we look under the hood here, again, this is a 3.6 liter gas engine, 280 horsepower. Easy access to your fluids. You got your coolant. You got your windshield wiper fluid here. Down here, if you can kind of come around here, you'll be able to see where you check your oil. Back in here, you can see all this chrome, all that aluminum wrapping. That's how they hide that flux capacitor. They don't want anybody seeing it. In a small coach, plenty of power, gets you around. So look at the main entrance here. We've got our flip down table. You've seen the Revel, same system here. It's got a cable. This allows you to level the table if you're on uneven ground. You just kind of move the cable up until you get it fairly level. Our Nova Cool refrigerator right here, easy to access from outside. Easy to load and unload. Right here we have our main battery disconnect. Another standard outlet, which again is not hot unless you're plugged in. And then you're going to have some more USB ports, another 12-volt outlet. Right here are your lights. And this one right here turns on your porch light. And again, we do have another screen. And it does have the magnet entrance. So you can roll it down. right, so once you have it down, you don't have to actually zip and unzip to get in. Makes it really nice, keeps the bugs out. It's that time of year. Last time I went golfing, there was quite a bit of mosquitoes out. So this bug screen will come in really handy. All right, you just roll it up. There's a couple snaps inside. Okay, as we come in here, you're gonna notice on the passenger side there's a fire extinguisher. Just in case you cook like I do, you might need that. Come on in here. We're gonna have a 2-burner gas stove. This is nice, kind of works as a backsplash. Got our sink. Up here we're going to have our furnace controls. So we does have a Truma. Right here you're going to have your water pump, your battery gauge, and your gray tank. So right now the gray tank is empty and our batteries are completely full. Your Zamp solar charge controller right here showing you how many volts you're currently running. This button right here is the overhead light strip there for the cab. And then up top here you'll see we've got some storage, which is really nice. Right now we've got our blackout shades for the front windows stored up there. And then one of my favorite features in the Solis, the pocket, is the dining area here. So this is a really nice feature. Most vans you've got the seats facing forward. It's not really a nice spot to hang out, play cards, do a puzzle, read a book. The Solis Pocket has several conversions you can do on this. This actually turns into a day bed, a couch, a love seat, or a little love seat, I should say. So it gives you a lot of different variations you can use depending on what you need. If you want to lay down and read a book, you can convert this into a day bed. Kind of kick back, read your book. You're going to have a couple cabinets here, one on each side of the table, with also a port here so you can run wires from there to there. Down here you're going to have, I like how this table just kind of swivels around. You got another standard outlet, USB and 12 volt. You got 2 cup holders. The table is adjustable, it'll go up and down. And again, if it's just you got plenty of room, you can move it, get in and out really easy. Down here we're going to have one more cubby, and then a heater vent right down on the bottom. If you want to check out the other, all the different ways that you can adjust the booth dinette here, look at one of my other videos. I've done several. If you need me to send you a link, just shoot me a text or an email and I'll send you a link to those. A lot of overhead storage here. This is going to be your shower curtain for the back. And then over here, I want to point this out. You've got a couple more USB ports, another 12 volt standard outlet, and then they actually give you a rooftop access port here so you don't have to drill into the roof. There's already one done. So if you want to add a cradle point for Wi-Fi, or you want to do a Wii boost, you've already got a port up there. Back here, again, I kind of pointed this out when we were outside, but this whole little area back here turns into a small kennel if you need to. Here we're going to have our fresh water. This is our valve. This is where you can see how much water you got. You can actually see the level right here. So no more wondering. That tells you exactly how much you have. This is another outlet here. Again, more USB ports and 12 volt. You got plenty of spots to plug in your phone. These outlets are hot while you're driving down the road. As long as your main battery disconnect is on, you're in good shape. Got these magnets that they use all around. I really like it. Keeps stuff from kind of opening and closing. And then the last thing I want to show you is this Murphy bed design. Another thing I really like about this actually is you can store this cushion up here when you put the bed up, And now you have a ton of counter space up here, so when you're cooking, you can also use it as a stand-up workstation. If you're like me and you can't sit still, you don't want to sit in a chair, I could have my laptop up here and be working. So that's really nice. And then again, we also have some more storage here. All your manuals, all your bathroom reading materials there, some of your board. All right, to lay down the Murphy bed, we've got a buckle here. And this just comes down. You're gonna have one of these for each side. Kind of fills the gaps. And now you have a really nice bed. You can leave this down, still have access under the bed. Plenty of room. I really like the design. It's, again, under 18 foot. You can take this anywhere. It's got a ton of insulation. It's perfect for cold weather. Again, it does have a furnace, does not have a hot water heater, but you can add one aftermarket. There's quite a few out on the market nowadays with the popularity of these vans. If you need some ideas, you can get on the Facebook group. You can give me a call. I can send you some links. Give me a shout if you have any questions on this unit or any other units. If you want me to do a FaceTime video for you, kind of go into some more detail on some of this. It's kind of just a quick overview for today. You can text, call, or email. Si hablo español, me pueden hablar al 720-276-4241. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next week. Have fun out there now that the weather's getting nice.